Bravo, Vomula! Back again to show you the Illuminati home movies from the 1970s. Today we're in New Guinea. Are these headhunters? Are these cannibals? I don't know, but they're filming them. My commentary, I may be all over the place on my commentary, probably because I had a little bit too much cappuccino. But anyhow, let's take a look. I think we need to talk about some of the top members of these elite families. Whether you call, you have the Illuminati, of course. The Illuminati has been around for a long time. And above the Illuminati, you have the family. There's more families in the Illuminati group than the family group. We have established that before. But what we really need to remind ourselves is some of the top members of these families, they love their anonymity. Okay? They do not want to be in a bubble. So, you have people who are like celebrities, top celebrities, Madonna and so forth, and they're in a bubble. You got the politicians like Bill Clinton, Hillary, and the rest of the losers, the puppets, the rest of them. They're in a bubble, so they don't have a good feeling of what's going on out there. What I'm trying to say is some of the top members of the Illuminati, they walk among us in plain sight. They're hiding in plain sight. They love to blend in. That's one of their MOs, or what they strive for. They want to blend in. They don't want to be like a Donald Trump or a Bill Clinton. They don't need the Secret Service. And that's part of their security. It's part of their protection. Nobody knows the money they have. Nobody, the vast majority of people they walk past on the street don't know their power, their money. And that's exactly how they want it. Anyhow, we just had to touch base on that because some people think the Illuminati fly around. Obviously, they're going to have jets and private jets, and they're going to have the so forth. But for the most part, they like to be able to get out there among the masses and walk among the masses with complete anonymity. Nobody knows who they are. So then they get a feel of what's going on. These people are not stupid. A lot of these people didn't get to the top by being stupid. Anyhow, we had to touch base on that. So there's a whistleblower that worked for Facebook, Instagram, and she got thousands of documents, and she went to Congress and she blew the whistle that Facebook doesn't care about its customer. Duh! Facebook only wants to make money. Oh God, and this is a whistleblower? Oh my God, talk about a diversion. This is some sort of huge diversion. Yeah, Facebook cares more about profit than it does about its customers. The teenagers are hurt by Instagram. The teenagers are hurt by Facebook. The teenagers are hurt by just about everything. Damn. My dad smoked non-filtered Pall Mall. My grandfather non-filtered Camels. The uncle this and that. And the cigarette companies, they didn't give a shit about their customer. They were killing their customer back in the old days. I'm not saying it was good that the cigarette companies killed people, but nobody gave a shit that the cigarette companies back then. So what? You bought them, you smoke them, you die. The cigarette companies get rich. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate Facebook just like the next guy. But come a whistleblower, it's ridiculous. I don't want to get into that. Think about this. The shipping industries. The elite. There are some pretty powerful families that are involved in shipping. And for the most part, in the last few years, they'd buy, it was up and down. They'd buy new ships. The cost of shipping containers would go down. And they were, good lean years and bad years, up and down. But now the shipping companies are making really big money in this pandemic breakdown of society, the Great Reset. Something to ponder. I mean, what does that have to do with the New Guinea Headhunters, the New Guinea cannibal? I mean, think about the stuff that floats across the ocean. These shipping who controls these shipping lines? And well, something to think about.
He said that I plan to work in here, so you come with the boat, or later he's going to establish well with the front X. And you want to put it in the ground to climb up to fight the float, and this will establish well with them. So you kind of do so later, you have to climb up. trying to get paid. If I look for the girl.
Ambra,
Open up a fight, I will give you that. Allow your daughter come out and say something and not getting something. So now it seems like
So anybody who has studied the wars back in World War I, especially World War II, there was always rationing. There was never enough of certain things around that you needed. I mean, I'm not an expert on it. I was not here during World War II, but I've heard stories from my grandfather. You know, they rationed off quite a bit, and not everything was available. And people don't really realize that what we've been going through for 2 years is we're just getting a taste of it. There was no toilet paper for a while, and now I went to Home Depot. I wanted these corrugated metal sheets, 8 foot long. They don't have them, and I'm sure you've seen many. You've went to the store and whatever you needed something, it's not there. Plywood went up to $50 a sheet. Couldn't because you know. Everything is it's not there. It's either not there or the price is going up. All I'm trying to say is, do you see any correlation to similarities to back in World War II during the wars, where the public will suck it up and you're going to ration off? And I think we're going to see more and more of this. I mean, when this started 2 years ago, these people knew exactly what they were doing. That's the sign right there. If something comes from God, if God sends something down and it comes naturally, humans don't really know what's going on, and they're late to the game. But in this thing, what happened in the last 2 years? The so-called our illustrious leaders, we know exactly what to do, because I'm saying it's not natural. Okay, this has all been choreographed. This has all been manipulated. We are in a wartime situation, and they're just testing the waters right now. It could either get better or it could get worse, depending. But we are definitely in a war. And is it a soft war with China? Yeah, I mean, think about it. The chips are not coming in for the cars. I mean, China can play some really, really good games. That's one thing about game theory. China can just sit back and they keep their mouths shut, and they can play some really, really serious hardball games. Is that what we're seeing in a wartime situation? China and America going toe-to-toe, but in a soft, tootsie-wootsy. Oh man, think about it. This has all been planned out by wartime generals and blah blah blah.
Era,